Aye.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce Tim O'Brien, endorsed Democrat for mayor. Tim.
Thank you very much. It is a pleasure to be able to be here again as your endorsed Democratic candidate for mayor. I want to just say how much I appreciate your support once again, and how much it means to me about the things that we're building here in our great city. First of all, let me just say a couple words of thanks to, first of all, Bobby Sanchez for your very kind words. And I have to say, you say that I brought you under my wing. I would retort that you have run with your feet already on the ground at the state capitol. I report to you with pleasure that your state representative, Robert Sanchez, is doing a great job representing this city, and I'm proud that he is one of our state representatives. Someone else who I'm also very proud of, and it's been a pleasure to watch her leadership grow, to watch her become the leader of the city council, and I want to thank you for your kind words, Eva Magashevsky. And I'm proud to be able to be standing with her on so many important issues. And Francisco Quinn has a heart of gold. He stands up for things because they're the right thing to do, and I take it as a deep compliment, everything that you have to say, because it comes from you. And thank you very much. You know, I promised the reporters who were here that I probably would veer off the written statements that I had prepared, and I will keep that promise. There's a lot of important things that we need to get done in our city. There is, as I've said in previous times here, a sense of things that are going wrong in our country as a whole because of things that started here in the city of New Britain. The industrial jobs that used to be the core of our national economy have been taken away from our city over the course of the last 40 years, and only now the rest of the country is beginning to realize what a grave mistake that was. Some people haven't realized it yet. This is the beginning of the new beginning of whatever our future is. Now, we have an opportunity as a nation, as well as right here in our own community, to start anew, to start building something truly positive for the future. Now, there's no guarantees. There are no guarantees in life, and things don't necessarily have to go well. But what our job as Democrats is to talk to people of our community about why it can be good. Because there are so many politicians out there who are very quick to point out that things will never get better, that you should lower your expectations. They're saying it on the national level. We're seeing the discussions, as John alluded to, with the debt ceiling discussion, where there are some politicians who are trying to say that it's okay to take away Social Security and Medicare, and the other things that support a good, solid middle class. We're seeing it here right in our own community, where we're asked to trade things that we cherish for little numbers of jobs around the scene. For example, the park. Why should we have to, as a community, be put in a position by the chief executive of our city where we have to choose between our public parks and then getting new jobs? It doesn't have to be that way, and I believe that as a community, we need to be able to, as a Democratic Party, we need to be able to be the ones who say that there's another way. We can have a proactive plan for creating jobs. We don't have to have a chief executive in our city that tells people that you just have to live with blighted buildings in your neighborhood and there's nothing that we can really do about it. It's a slow process for dealing with it, and we can never quite solve the real problems. We can really address those problems, and we can give hope to people that things can get better. We also don't need to have chief executive in our city who sows more discontent, more division when it comes to education. We can have a city hall that brings people together so that we're all working together for the betterment of our city's children, which means the betterment of our city. More than anything, we need leadership that doesn't just talk about having people on the same page and bringing people together, but doesn't practice it. We need leadership that really does bring our city together, that really does talk to the people of our city with the hope for what tomorrow can truly be for them in a good way, that dispels the images out there about why they cannot hope for something better and why they can, in fact, strive for a better future for themselves and their families. We, as a Democratic Party, are the party that stands up for that future. It is my pleasure to be your endorsed Democratic candidate for mayor, and I accept your nomination. Hard work ahead. There's a lot to do. It's been a very hot summer, believe me. I've been out knocking on doors in the hot summer. There's a lot more of that has to happen. We have a very good chance of increasing the number of Democrats on the city council. We have a very good chance of electing a strong majority on the school board and leadership for our great city all around as the Democratic Party. I'm looking forward to working with you to get that done. This is an important year. This is a very important year for our city, and this in many ways is going to be a turning point that decides whether or not we follow a path for a brighter future or allow things to fall back. So I look forward to that future. Thank you so much for your confidence, and I look forward to proving that I have earned it. Thank you.